I feel like my whole life since I shot that has been, I know, a different world.
Hell yeah, girl. Oh my God.
I'm still doing it. It's getting better, and I'm so happy. I had just lost a big fight to Cyborg, Chris Cyborg, and it just totally did not go as planned. And this is going to be a decade ago this year. I know,
wow.
A decade. Yeah. So then Steven Soderbergh called, and he said we would like to kind of do a movie, a real life, action movie with this, fighter, and it's going to happen really quick, or it's not going to happen at all. And it happened. I haven't looked back since. I've just been paying my dues here in this business, and it hasn't necessarily been. I've had wonderful jobs, and I've had not so wonderful jobs, but to look back and say that I've been doing this now for 10 years, it just now feels like it's starting to click.
You did Fast and Furious, Deadpool, now you have The Mandalorian coming up. What has those kind of pockets of fandom been like for you?
It's been so, I'm very I don't have a lot of friends. It's awful. No, I'm kind of a little bit shyer, and I don't expose myself, open up my life to just everyone. So the MMA community and the Star Wars community opening up their arms, and the Italian community, they all are starting to embrace me, and I'm like, damn, it feels so good to be a part of people, Well, it feels so good to have people rooting for you in a positive way, and understanding and really hearing the words that are coming out of your mouth. And when you get involved in these certain places, people open up their ears and they're like, no, she's one of us. So we're going to hold on to her, and we're going to grow with her. That's the best.
Well, it's like Star Wars Celebration, for example. I love going to that because you're I spend my whole day on Twitter.com and on the internet.
Yeah.
And it can be a lot of negativity, and then you go places like that where everyone is just lifting each other up, hugging each other. I mean, I've made some of my best friends in my life at that convention.
Amazing. That was it was literally as soon as we walked out on, on stage, it was a rush of this positive energy, which I was not expecting. And I feel Twitter's one of the worst places to go, but I refuse to I refuse to let people chase me away, and I refuse to be one of those negative voices.
Same.
I feel like more people like us, probably need to speak up a little bit more and not be muffled by the hate and the destructiveness that is out there.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us have been reserved, and now we're no, come on. We're human beings, we're just trying to do the best we can, and so that was just, positive energy. I love it.
Yeah. Was that a dream casting for you? Yeah. I mean...
Are you kidding me? I was there's been... So Jon Favreau is just, you see all his movies and you just think, gosh, what a wonderful man. He seems so cool in all of his characters. And every scene that he's in, he always steals, I feel. And he looked at me before my big scene, one of my biggest introductory scenes in The Mandalorian, and he was like, we're going to change your trajectory right now.
Because he loved you, or?
No, he just, I think that he's a very honest man, and he's seen the struggle, and he's seen what happens to careers, and he's like, we're going to change your path right now. And I was welling up with tears, just and he's like, from here on out, you're going to choose jobs that are complimenting, and you're going to choose jobs that challenge you, and you're going to believe in yourself. And, from this scene forward. And I went out and I crushed that scene, and it was a scene that when I first read the script, I was like, oh gosh, this is more than I've ever been given. How am I going to do this? And I was like, oh, I'm just going to say I can do it, but can I do it? And then with him, I really trained for it, and I really was present, and I was just looking at him, and I was like, he believed in me, and it helped me believe in myself.
Right.
Just like the whole Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper thing, it's kind of...
You could have 99 people in a room.
Yeah.
One believes in you.
I am telling you that's real.
Yeah.
You can look at one person and you can make their whole entire life just, by believing in them. And he did that for me, and I couldn't thank him enough, because I feel like my whole life since I shot that has been, I know, a different world.
Hell yeah, girl. Oh my God.
I'm still doing it. It's getting better, and I'm so happy. I've been in this a long time now, but I just never have experienced what I experienced in The Mandalorian. And it was just such a, it really did. I'm never going to go back. This is what movie making should be. My standard is refreshed and renewed. And I'm really excited to see what the next job is in, because I get it now. It clicked. It finally clicked. And I feel like I've got a unique I've got a unique voice in it. I think people are really going to receive, like, you know, I had Dave Filoni and John, like, they just kept on saying, oh my gosh, people are going to love you. Like, people are going to just love your character.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I am too. And thank you. Thank you for being excited too, because I can tell in your face that you're just as excited.
I'm
and
just
that makes me feel like, oh, I'm going on the right path, right?
Yeah.
So
100%. Well, circling back to Daughter of the Wolf, you know, we've seen you just like kick so much ass in so many movies. I mean, you get to punch Richard Dreyfuss in the face in this movie.
But it's really like he's the sweetest man too. So you're like, I don't want to.
Yeah, but I felt like this one was moving towards like you're wielding a weapon. It's a little more intimate. What other types of roles would you like to play in the future? Like, would you want to do like a rom-com or something like that?
Oh my gosh, get me in a rom-com. I just feel like I come to life, and it's all my favorite movies are like that. Like, you know, my Natural Born Killers, and like, you know, just like crazy psychotic love stories where like two people just like can't have enough of each other and it's them against the world. I mean, that would be amazing. So, you know, I'm down with that, and I'm down with, you know, a genuine, like, real life story of, you know, struggle, and, you know, I think that I do really well in that space because I am honest, and so I think that I could really portray, like, somebody's real life story very honestly. So it's going to be really interesting what happens next. I'm not sure what it's going to be. We've said no to a couple of stuff because, like Jon Favreau told me, you know, we're going a different direction now, and I believe it. So who knows what's gonna happen.
I'm so excited for you. I'm your biggest supporter, probably right under Jon Favreau.
Oh, thank you.
Daughter of the Wolf is in select theaters and on VOD now. Go check it out. Gina's in it, and a lot more coming next.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.